I've actually noticed this in Port Harcourt. Considering that I'm based in Port Harcourt, I'm saying this based on things I've seen in this space. I don't know if some people do not know the branding representation of what they tag themselves. Like you just wake up one morning and you're like, oh, Bees Cafe. And at Bees Cafe, we're doing a la carte, we're selling ogbono soup, seafood okra, semo, starch, banga. It doesn't tally with the name cafe, and so many people, I don't know, they get it wrong.
See, let's say restaurant, fine dining restaurant, fast food, drive-through. We do not have so many drive-throughs in Port Harcourt. No, um, drive-through, cafe, coffee shop, lounge, bar, pub. They usually get it wrong. Some days back, I saw a cafe post on IG. It will be opening soon, and in the background, I was seeing Absolute Vodka, and I'm like, okay, because to me, the name cafe. When I hear cafe, I'm thinking coffee. I'm thinking selection of teas. I'm thinking croissants. I'm thinking pastries. I'm thinking confectionaries. I'm thinking bread. It wasn't even the Absolute Vodka that actually made me wonder. It was they were doing shots, and I actually went to my body GPT, and I was just wondering, like, is it just me? Like, am I over exaggerating, or am I thinking about it too much or something? Because I feel like so many people do not know what they call themselves. Correct me if I'm wrong, but ChatGPT told me that I wasn't wrong for how I was thinking. Because if we're talking restaurants, fine dinings, we're talking about nice atmosphere, curated menus, professional service, ambience, and all of that. Maybe reservations would be necessary. If we're talking lounges, we're talking about good music, DJ. Oh, we still have clubs too. Most lounges in Port Harcourt turn themselves into club. We're talking lounges, we're talking DJ, we're talking food and all of that. Hey, pub, same thing. Pubs, we're talking beers. If you want to open your space, lounge, restaurant, whatever, fine dining, actually people that see, let me even call out people that claim fine dining in this state, you have no clue. Okay, there's just one place I have seen, like an actual restaurant. I'm not talking about a hotel that's set up for fine dining and all. There's just one place that can say that they are always set for a fine dining experience, and that is Godfather Restaurant. I don't know if it's because that's the only place I have noticed, or I've seen so many places that, oh, they attack fine dining. They will set up the fine dining when you arrive. Original fine dining, whether they make reservation, whether they don't make reservation, fine dining is set. There's some of us that actually would want it to match the name. So I want to go to a cafe and know that it's going to be quiet, I can work, I can sit down, have coffee, have pastries, have some nice English breakfast. And when it comes to fine dining, people in hospitality space in Port Harcourt, I don't know if it's because they just want every single person to come and patronize them, but if you give yourself the name fine dining, you should be given nothing short of luxury. And I will give you to Godfather Restaurant. That's one restaurant that I can say that you'll go to anytime. The tables are set for a fine dining experience. Fine dining, whether you make reservations, whether they know customers, the table is set. You know the meaning of I'll prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. That's it. Fine dining is always set. That's one thing you can't catch off guard, because it's always set. And the places in these states that you see, oh, fine dining, I'm not talking about hotels, like actual spaces. There's a new place that is about to open. I've been driving past it in Jerry. The external ambience was beautiful. I could tell even before I knew that it was a restaurant. I could feel it, like this place is a restaurant. I can feel it that this place is a restaurant. How they were doing the when they were still working on the external structure, like how they were all prim and proper with working on it, like I could just tell that this place was a restaurant. And then one day I was driving through and then I saw it, lifestyle, life by lifestyle, fine dining. I was like, oh my god, like I was ecstatic. And I don't know when the place is going to open, but I look forward. I just hope that they meet my expectations, because I look forward to trying out the place. Don't reduce your standard. Yeah, if you're not ready to do the business, don't even bother, because it's going to demand a lot from you. You're going to get enemies, you're going to get people dragging you to chase clout and all of that. But if you're not ready to do the business, if you're not ready to match up the standard of what your business is supposed to represent, don't bother. Train your staff, your front of house staff. If you're doing fine dining, you're front to know the basics. I hate it when I go to J Signature and they tell me to use a wine glass for water. A wine glass is for wine, it is not for water. I guess somebody had to say it. It is not for water. So many places, like some of these waiters and front of house, they don't even know like simple glass. Somebody will come and give you whiskey glass to use and drink water. Somebody will come and give you whiskey glass to use and drink. You see things and you're like, that's why I barely go out, because I just see things and I'm like, it drains me, to be honest. I don't want half of this, half of that. If I'm going to a local bar, I want to have a local bar experience, but not with local staff, uncooked, rude, ill-mannered behavior. No, that's different. When it comes to customer service, that's different. Customer service, everybody should be professional. Whatever your field is, even in a local bar, they should all be professional, respectful, excellent in service, ensure that customers are satisfied, put customers first, smile. It's important. So please do not drop the standard. Thank you very much.